Loki, the infamous trickster of Norse mythology, was born to a giant named Farbauti and a goddess named Laufey. Though his parents were not from the Aesir gods, Loki became part of their world through his cleverness and charm. He was a shapeshifter, able to take many forms, and his wit often outmatched even the most powerful gods. But Loki's playful nature hid a darker side, as his tricks sometimes led to chaos and conflict. Despite this, the gods accepted him into their ranks, forging bonds that were both useful and dangerous. Loki's arrival among the Aesir was the beginning of many unpredictable adventures. Loki's relationship with the gods was complex. He shared a deep bond with Odin, the Allfather, and often traveled with Thor, the god of thunder. Loki's cunning was useful in solving problems, but his mischief often created those problems in the first place. For example, Loki once cut off Sif's golden hair, causing Thor's fury. To fix his mistake, Loki tricked the dwarves into crafting treasures, including Thor's hammer, Mjolnir. Though he caused trouble, Loki's quick thinking often saved him from punishment. His actions ensured he was both a friend and a foe to the gods. Loki's children were as extraordinary as he was. With the giantess Angrboda, he fathered 3 fearsome beings: Fenrir, the giant wolf; Jormungandr, the serpent that encircles the world; and Hel, the ruler of the underworld. The gods feared Loki's children and took measures to control them. Fenrir was chained, Jormungandr was cast into the ocean, and Hel was sent to rule the realm of the dead. These actions sowed seeds of future conflict, as Loki's children would play key roles in Ragnarok, the end of the world. Their fate was tied to Loki's own, as they too carried the mark of chaos. Loki's cleverness was both a blessing and a curse for the gods. When a giant offered to build a wall around Asgard in exchange for the sun, the moon, and Freya, Loki proposed a trick. He suggested the giant's horse, Svadilfari, could help, thinking it would slow the work. Instead, Svadilfari sped up the building. To fix his mistake, Loki transformed into a mare and distracted the horse. This led to Loki giving birth to Sleipnir, an 8-legged horse, who became Odin's steed. Though the gods got their wall, Loki's actions left them wary of his unpredictable nature. The tale of the wall showed both Loki's resourcefulness and the trouble he brought. Loki's darker side emerged when he caused the death of Balder, the beloved son of Odin and Frigg. Balder was invincible to all things except mistletoe. Loki tricked Balder's blind brother Hod into throwing a mistletoe dart, killing Balder. This act shattered the peace among the gods. Loki's cruel prank led to mourning across the realms and set the stage for his ultimate downfall. Though the gods sought to punish Loki, his cunning allowed him to escape their wrath, at least for a time. Balder's death was a turning point, marking the beginning of chaos. After Balder's death, the gods could no longer tolerate Loki's schemes. They hunted him down, but Loki used his shape-shifting powers to evade capture. He turned into a fish and hid in a river, but the gods crafted a net to catch him. Once captured, Loki faced the wrath of the gods. They bound him and placed a serpent above him to drip venom onto his face. Loki's wife, Sigyn, stayed by his side, catching the venom in a bowl. But when she emptied the bowl, the venom caused Loki to writhe in pain, creating earthquakes. His punishment showed the gods' desperation to contain his chaos. Loki's punishment could not last forever. During Ragnarok, the prophesied end of the world, Loki broke free from his chains. He led an army of giants and his monstrous children to battle the gods. Fenrir devoured Odin, Jormungandr fought Thor, and Hel's forces clashed with the warriors of Asgard. Loki faced Heimdall, the watchman of the gods, in a fierce battle. Both fell, marking the end of their long-standing rivalry. Loki's role in Ragnarok brought chaos, but it also paved the way for a new beginning. The destruction he unleashed was both an end and a renewal. Though Loki's actions brought destruction, his legacy endured. In Norse mythology, Loki embodies both the light-hearted trickster and the harbinger of doom. He teaches us about the duality of nature, how cleverness can create and destroy, and how bonds of friendship can turn to enmity. Loki's story is one of complexity, reminding us that even the most flawed beings have a role in the grand tapestry of existence. As the old world ends and a new one rises, Loki's name continues to be spoken, a testament to his enduring influence. His story reminds us of the power of change and the inevitability of cycles.